Hello, peeps. I am Tidbit, and this video showcase is of Studio Series 86 Bonecrusher, which, you know what that means. I'm trying to get a Devastator, and it's going to be amazing. So, let's get on with this one. This is one of 6 parts that go to Devastator. This is specifically the left arm. And speaking of such, we can't see a robot here. So let's turn it into the left arm of Devastator, because this is much faster than going to robot and then back into arm. So first, you're going to want to separate the treads. On this side, it is a tab here and a slot here. But then it's 2 tabs on this side. Tab here and here, go here and here, respectively. Then you're going to want to take this black part, rotate it at this hinge, and then rotate it at the internal hinge. Then rotate and bend a little bit. Then you're going to want to take the treads, open up this panel on just this one, and tab it back in. And tab the other back in as well. Then you'll take this tread and bend it in to connect to that other panel. Then, boom, we have an arm. And because I've noticed that it just slightly rubs up against the bucket, just like to slightly disconnect. So that way, it's just completely unimpeded. And it's got so much motion in it. It is very, very interesting. I so want to see the full one of this. It's probably not even going to fit in here. Now, to continue to robot mode, because, oh, look at that. We can see all of this around, and you still don't really see a robot here. You just see an arm. That's cool. But I assure you, there is a robot in here. So let's just get back to the point of disconnecting the treads to here, disconnect these. And this is kind of the same point you want. You just rotate this back. Next, you're going to rotate at this hinge, and then rotate at this hinge. So that way, you free up these and separate them. You go like that, put it back to its normal orientation, so you can take this black part, bring it down, and then take the cover and put it back there as well. And then flip up the head. Sadly, I can't do this at the end, because it's a bit crunchy in the chest. But speaking of the chest, what we're going to do next is rotate this back to being flat, so we can take the bucket and tab it into the chest area. And then bend the bucket back so it looks something like this. And rotate the chest up. Take the treads, rotate them down, open up the feet, and free up the arms by straightening them out and rotating. And boom, Bonecrusher. And for the observant of you, you have probably noticed the gun has been here the entire time. It was on for robot mode, it was on for arm mode, and it did not need to move. It's just an underhanded blaster. You can take it off and stuff. But there is many tricks to this Bonecrusher. One of which is that you can take off this black block that some people don't really like the sight of. I like backpacks. I like a lot of crazy things that the robots can do. And backpacks are just a fun little characterization that I like. But you can just flip up the cover and just go here and then just start twisting this out. And boom, it's separated. And it's, boom, clean back with a little hat that they can summon. But there's another trick that she can do. And some of you who may follow other social medias and stuff like that may have already seen this. And you're wondering how I did it. Because the bucket is attached to the waist. You can take the waist, spin it around, take the head, spin it around, take the cover, drop it back down there, rotate the arms and bend them at the higher elbow point, and put the chest back up, and boom! It's just another end of Bonecrusher. And it's just really funny. I'm just putting out an image of just like, I finally got my Bonecrusher, and just the people going, wait, there's something wrong here, but I can't put my finger on it. It was backwards. Now, as fun as that is, there's a tiny bit of controversy with this figure. And I don't like being negative on my videos. I don't like talking about stuff like that, but it needs to be addressed. Some people think she has short arms. And yeah, maybe. But do you know what that means? Creativity. Watch as I give them arms. So, there's this handy-dandy little peg over here, which allows us to take Scar's fist, the Core Class Down bots, that I tried to get all of, but I only have 2. And you can stick a fist onto that pipe, and look at that. It's pretty normal arm. It's even got a blaster in the knuckle. And if you don't want it so lopsided, you can spin this arm around, stick on one of Blitzwing's hands. Now they don't have short hands, it's just a bit lopsided. And if you wanted to, you can take the other red hand, and it still works because it's hollow down here. Put it like that, and boom! Who's got short hands now? And there's even more that you can do. You could, for instance, get a little grabby claw for people with short arms who need to get up into the high shelves. Yeah. Or, if you want to go a more destructive route, you could get the equivalent of strapping an alligator to your arm with tremendous bite force. Or, if you truly want to go ultra, you can take this arm, transform it back to its practical vehicle mode, and have it at this angle. Take Scar and put them in custom arm mode, like this. Take the fist, put it in there, make sure it's all snug, and then attach to the back of the hand, and boom! Who's got a short arm now? Left arm combiners stick together. I find that really fun, that Bonecrusher can work with Scar, the left arms of their respective combiners, to create just a fun little mandroid complex. I don't have short arms, they're just slots for... Shut up! Whoa! Nearly knocked down my lights, because we're gonna bring down the roof with a custom fan mode. So, let's get all this stuff off her. And let's get into the fan mode. You're gonna wanna transform the arms to where they generally go in transformation. Disconnect the chest piece. And it really is just taking everything and putting it into nearly vehicle mode. I haven't done a non-vehicle fan mode yet. We haven't done Rat Trap yet. Put all those together, but then this is where it starts to get wacky. Take the waist, rotate it around. Oh, we're also gonna need the combiner part. So just slap that back on, but on this end. It can get here, trust me. Then, take the legs, rotate just the toe. Then, take the leg, rotate it so the ball joint is facing up, but more importantly, the silvers are facing down. That'll complete the vibe. Then, go up and then down, tab it in, and then move the bucket as far back as you can. take the legs and bend them at the knees. Put that down. And here we have a speeder. To really sell that it's a speeder, thought I just had a headmaster for scale. Well, it's to give you an idea of where the pilot sits for a speeder like such. And to sell the effect, let's put on some fire. Boom. You got silver on the bottom that can be treated as like little thrusters. And then you've got these main thrusters to just send you along. But that's not the only thing this can do. It's multi-purpose. Many fan modes are. This one is just very directly so. And that's what I love about this figure, because if you just take the feet, move the toe, and then rotate the feet up, take the head, move the headmaster out, take the head, rotate it, move the canopy up, so that way you can spin the head, push it down further. You can take this open slot, put a headmaster perfectly snug inside, attach a gun here for them to turret, even put the cover up to hold them in place, and put guns on these parts. You thought I just used Blitzwing hands just for a single joke. Nope, they're integral, because it just emphasizes where you could put guns. You can use any guns for this configuration. I just like these because I have 2 of them. And you get a hover tank with a lot of firepower. So, if you like the video, like it, comment your thoughts, watch the playlist to see the previous videos, and subscribe to be notified when new ones come out. Bye-bye!